3, 2, 1, go.
The final workout of the 2015 Reebok CrossFit Games Open is underway. Sam Briggs, Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet, and Annie Thorisdottir taking on 15.5. And Tanya, I want to give you a chance to expand on something that you said with Rory. You would think this is Sam's to lose, given what she's done on a rower, given last year when we saw her at 14.5, just maul the barbell. But do you like Annie Thorisdottir here?
I do, because, you know, Annie is so fast and efficient on that barbell as well. All the girls are, but Annie knows how to put that bar over her head fast, but also Annie has the weight advantage. Sam, I talked to her last night. She's down pounds because she hasn't been lifting as heavy. She's only 135 right now. So Annie has about 15 pounds on her, and I think that's going to help Annie on the row here.
And what about Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet? Why is she an underdog here?
All right, Camille's a little shorter than the other girls, which is beneficial for that thruster. She's going to be very fast. However, Camille, sometimes when she goes at speed, she loses reps, either overhead not locking out or going to depth. She's definitely cleaned that up, but that's my fear for her, is that if she gets going a little too fast and going at the other women's pace, she may get no rep, and she can't afford that.
Keep your eye on the top of the screen. The women's name who's highlighted in blue will be your leader. And Annie Thorisdottir, first off the rower, but right behind her is Sam Briggs. 54 total reps here in round number 1. 27 thrusters at 65 pounds for Thorisdottir, and Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet still on the rower, 3 calories away from hitting that 27 mark.
And Sean, this is what I expected to see. Annie is going to come out on fire, and this is going to be a quick workout. For Sam Briggs, she has an engine. She can go the long haul, but she doesn't have that advantage in this workout for that long distance to make any ground up on Annie, or if she gets behind.
Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet in the middle of your screen in the purple shorts and yellow top, now joining the other 2 women on the barbell, and this is where she can make up some ground possibly.
She knows she needs to here, and you know, she expected to see movements that weren't in her favor. You know, she said last night, is it going to be burpees, is it going to be box jumps or rowing? None of them are in my favor when I look at my competition, and she knew that. She looked very composed on the rower, did what she had to do. The rower is a really mean machine if you go too hard, and Camille's a smart athlete. She knows that, so here's where she has to make it up.
Sam Briggs with the red headband with the barbell down first, and Annie Thorisdottir is right behind her. 21 total calories now on the rower before they return to the barbell, and Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet has fallen into 3rd place. 2.5 minutes gone by here in the final live open announcement of 2015, and we have the past 4 champions here participating in this workout. Annie Thorisdottir won in 2011 and 2012. Sam Briggs won in 2013, and then Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet, your defending champion after winning last year.
Now, one note, you know, just to mention, is Sam has not been running a lot because of her injury, so she's been doing a lot more on the assault bike, on the rower, so she's very comfortable. And just notice how relaxed she is here. She's not letting Annie's speed even fluster her, so I think Annie knows she needs to stay ahead of her because of how relaxed Sam is.
Sam Briggs very deliberate on that rower, as is Annie Thorisdottir, as the 2 of them are still locked in a battle for first place. Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet slightly behind them, about 8 calories now in Thorisdottir at 20 calories. Sam Briggs now has taken the lead, and Thorisdottir trying to get that one last calorie before she unhooks from the rower. And now it's Sam Briggs who has taken over first place. 96 reps on the scoreboard will signify the end of round 2.
And you notice the girls are using a lot of upper body. You know, it's so much legs on the rower that here with 65 pounds, it's not that heavy that you have to use as much of your hips. Probably smart to save your hip here and use a lot of the press. You can see Annie, the top of your screen, is doing a lot of upper body there, just pressing that bar overhead.
And here comes Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet, who has fallen into a significant hole behind both Sam Briggs and Annie Thorisdottir. Briggs now has about a 5 to 6 rep lead on Annie Thorisdottir, and Briggs hits that 96 mark, and she is back to the rower for 15 calories.
And this is where we know Sam can endure that pain. She can go to that pain cave, and it's almost as if she doesn't feel it. She doesn't, you never see a difference in her speed. She just looks really composed and really manages that pain well.
Annie Thorisdottir getting into the rower and getting started on her round of 15 calories. Sam Briggs now up to 4 calories. It's the number that's second to last on that display there on her rower, if you're unfamiliar with the Concept 2 rowing machine. And now Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet, who let's keep the big picture in mind here. Doesn't have to really win this workout to lock anything up. Barring a disaster, she's going to win the whole Open.
Yeah, and you know what, Sean? Actually, psychologically, I'm going to say on this one, as her coach, if I'm her coach, I'd say take the loss on this one. Let's do it here. Let's get that out of the way. Then you can focus on the games. This actually will take a little pressure off of her as win, 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 and let her come back and say, you know what? That was just one event.
15 calories down for Sam Briggs, and now 15 thrusters. 126 will be the end of round 3, and then it's back for 9 calories and 9 final thrusters. We're past the 5.5-minute mark here in 15.5, live from CrossFit Max Effort in Las Vegas, Nevada.
And she is moving with speed, still so under control.
Now Annie Thorisdottir to the barbell, and she is going to have to work very quickly here to reel in Sam Briggs, who has kept a steady pace from the beginning of this workout. And now Briggs is done and back for her final 9 calories.
And this is it. I think she just made that gap so big now with Annie. Annie has her work cut out for her, and I just don't know if she has enough in the tank to get back to that rower and do what she has to for those 9 calories.
Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet, meanwhile, has finished her 15 calories and now is working on her 15 thrusters. But there's your leader, Sam Briggs, trying to hold off Annie Thorisdottir. And now Thorisdottir back to the rower for 9 calories, and she's going to have to pull extremely hard here to catch Briggs, who is down to her final 3.
And this is what's just so impressive with Briggs is, you know, you look at Annie's face, you can see, if you can see Camille's face, there's pain there. And really, Sam has not changed her facial expression at all. Incredible.
Here comes Sam Briggs, her final 9 repetitions, trying to lock up the victory here at CrossFit Max Effort in Las Vegas, Nevada. Annie Thorisdottir looking like she will settle into 2nd place, and it's Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet who will be 3rd. 5 to go for the 2013 Reebok CrossFit Games champion. Will win 15.5.
What a way to come out with an injury and all, just showing us what she can do.
7 minutes, 0.4 seconds. And now Annie Thorisdottir, her final 9 thrusters. Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet working on her final 9 calories. And there's the patented Iceland Annie smile. I don't know how she can do that at the end of this workout.
This one's going to hurt.
Annie Thorisdottir is done, locking up 2nd place, and here comes her defending 2014 Reebok CrossFit Games champion, being cheered on by Samantha Briggs. 9 final thrusters for Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet, and that will signify the end of the first round of 15.5 here. And it's official. 15.5 is done at CrossFit Max Effort in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Samantha Briggs, known for those guns, and she just fired a clear warning shot across Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet's bow. She is coming for her title.
And I'll tell you what, what a threesome right there. My word, that was incredible. And to see the other 2 women just looking at how much pain they were in, and we know the level of fitness they're at, it just scares me.
Final results, Samantha Briggs, 7 minutes and a little bit of change. Annie Thorisdottir behind her. Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet gets inside the 8-minute mark.